Why won't you attract women if you have a fit body? We men often make the mistake of thinking that women are attracted to the same things that we as men are attracted to. But that's not the case. It is us, men, who are attracted physically, predominantly. But women are not attracted primarily to that. You see, your body doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you have muscles, if you have high fat, low fat, whatever. Your physique is not the most important thing in attracting women. What is the most important thing is your self-confidence. You may have heard this 1,000 times. You may have discarded it. But let me explain what I mean when I speak about self-confidence. When I say self-confidence regarding attracting women, what I mean is to not give in to fear. And I mean any kind of fear. Surely the first thing that comes to mind is conflict with another person. And yes, this is part of it. But it's not all. If someone is being disrespectful to you, you should face that. No woman will respect a man that lets other people disrespect him. But conflict is not all. Any kind of fear is included in this. For example, sometimes we do not express our feelings because of fear. Maybe you want to seem strong, but it's okay to express your feelings. If you're feeling something and you want to say it, just say it. That shows that you are not afraid of showing that, and that will be noticed by women. Maybe you want to do something, to propose an activity. Sometimes we keep quiet because we don't know if the rest is down to do that. And that, deep down, is a kind of fear. Bring up what you want to say, what you want to do. Just say it. It doesn't matter. If no one else wants to do this, it's okay. Just don't do it. But you said it. And that makes a difference on how you are seen by the rest. Maybe you have a divergent opinion. Say it. Share your thoughts, share your feelings. It's okay. If everyone in the room has the same opinion and you're against that, if you want to communicate that, go ahead and do it. Don't be afraid of it. It doesn't matter. You're not saying it because you want to fight. You're not saying it because you want to disapprove the people that think different from you. You just want to talk, be a part of the conversation, being sincere about how you feel about the topic that's being talked about. These kind of little elements will surely make a difference in how you are seen by women. Well, by everyone. But we're focusing on women here. So, having a fit body doesn't matter at all? It does matter, but it's not the most important thing, remember. It can matter in the first impression. But the first impression is not all. The first impression will only open up the other person to maybe wanting to know you more. So it's good to make a good first impression. But that is just the first step. You need much more than that to make a general good impression on a woman. So the first impression is not that important. You could do well with a normal body. You can even do well with worse than normal. You don't need to be muscular, you don't need to be thin. I'm sure you've seen it. You've seen ugly guys, fat guys, with gorgeous women. And there is no scam there. Those women are not being lied to. They have seen what is beneath that physical first impression. And they dig it. They like it. So, is hitting the gym completely worthless? No, it can help you. And it can help you in this. You can become more self-confident if you have a fit body. If you do care about that, it can boost your confidence. That is the main value of having a fit body. It's not that women will like it that much. It's more that you can feel more confident, more sure about yourself. And that is a pretty good value. Other side of this self-confidence is keeping calm when facing dangerous or stressful situations. If you keep your cool, if you keep a cold mind, you can make good decisions in front of what's happening. That's very valuable for women. Women are more prone to react by her feelings. We men are more prone to react by thinking, processing things in our minds to get to a solution. Maybe you have seen whenever an accident occurs, it's common to hear women screaming. It's not common to hear men screaming. Why is that? Facing an emergency, men tend to think, what can they do to get out of danger or get the people around them out of danger? Maybe go and see how can they help if there has been an accident or something of the sort. Women tend to scream because they are not prone to thinking. Thus, they are not prone to looking for solutions, at least not in their first reaction. So when they scream, what they are doing, whether they know it or not, is asking for the help of someone who can keep his mind cool in front of this situation and sort out what to do, how to solve this, how to get away from the danger, how to help someone that is in need. So if you keep your cool in these kinds of situations, you will be noticed by them also. What I have just said is a very valuable characteristic of a man in the eyes of a woman. No woman wants a man screaming and yelling in front of an emergency. Well, we surely as men do not want that either. So it's something no one really wants in the opposite sex. But we as men can understand when a woman is overwhelmed, and we can be very happy to help her. On the other hand, a woman won't understand a man that loses it completely in front of an emergency situation. You can be the one that saves her. You can be the one that keeps his cool, the one that reflects on the situation at hand and thinks of what to do to be safe or to help. Keep in control of yourself, think clearly, be cold about it, and take action. We men are capable of leaving our feelings aside and think about what to do right there, right in that moment. Women cannot do this. It's too hard for them. That's why they value this on men. This characteristic is something valuable and something attractive. Women look for someone who can solve things that they cannot solve. This last thing, keeping your cool, can also be applied to expressing your feelings. When I talk about expressing your feelings, I'm not saying that you should just break down in tears. You can keep your cool about it. You do not need to succumb to your feelings. If you want to express them normally. Of course, if you're angry, don't hide it. If you're sad, don't hide it. But do not exaggerate that. Women tend to do that. We are not women. We can keep our cool. Women just say what they feel, a lot of times with no filter. But we are prone to think about what we're going to say. We can keep our cool. We can express our feelings without completely breaking down. Do it that way, and women will see that you are not afraid to express your feelings. And also, you are not a complete victim of your feelings. You can control yourself, and that they will like. This can also be applied to conflict with other people. If someone is not being nice to you, is being disrespectful, it's not necessary to go for the fight right away. You can keep your cool. You can tell that person that you're not liking what he's doing. And it's okay if you're not nice about it. You're not happy with this. You have to express how you feel about this. Now, if the person you're interacting with understands that you're not afraid of expressing that, he might stop doing what he's doing. He might stop being disrespectful. Now it can happen that that person won't stop. That's when you have to just step in and start defending yourself with whatever means necessary. It's not necessary that you start looking for fights everywhere. If it comes to you, defend yourself. It's okay. The thing is, to avoid a major confrontation, you have to be very clear about you not being happy with what the person in front of you is doing. Conflict will not usually escalate. Keeping your cool in all of these situations shows that you are in control. You are not just a victim of what's happening. You see what's happening and you act the way you want to act, not the way others want you to act. And that shows a lot of self-confidence. Now, apart from staying in control, you can give a good first impression without having to take in consideration your body. And that's with your attitude. You can't stand straight or you can't stand crooked. When you talk to someone, you can look away or you can look into that person's eyes. When you walk, you can look straight ahead or you can look down to the floor. All these little elements are also visual, just like your body, but they are not your body. And they can be an important part of the first impression that you make on a woman. Stand, walk, and talk confidently. Have faith in yourself. Stay in control of your reactions. Stay cool. Express yourself. Say what you want to say. Do what you want to do. If you show yourself that way, women will be attracted to you, no matter how is the shape of your body. This is the Attraction Tactician. Till next time.